If you are over 40 and you are getting back into makeup, or you are looking at all this trendy stuff happening with makeup and beauty, and you want to get back in there and you want to go into Ulta, but you really don't even know where to begin, and it feels a little overwhelming to walk in there, I got you. We're going in there together today, girl, and we're just doing makeup. We're just figuring out where everything is and how to use the samples. Grab your bag. Ulta is busy today, girl. When you first walk in, you're going to see all of these displays that show you all of the things that Ulta wants you to look at right now. These are the hot ticket items. These are things that are on sale. These are new items that they want to promote right now. Everything from makeup to perfume to hair care to skincare, all the things, girl. And then you're going to see a whole solid side of Ulta that are going to have these, what we call gondolas. And those are going to have different brands in each gondola. As you can see, this is Clinique, and then there's MAC, and it goes on and on and on. So on this Clinique gondola, you'll get to see there's a concealer here, there's a foundation here, there's different kinds of foundation, and these will tell you what kind they are. Same thing for MAC, and here's another side of the Clinique area. When you see something like the mascaras laid out like this, you'll see that each one has a description and will tell you a little bit about it. There will usually be an associate in Ulta in each section. There's a lady over here in Benefit, there's a lady over here in a lab coat that's in the Clinique area, and they usually are trained in that brand, so they know a lot about that brand. And if you have any questions about that brand, they are so happy to help, because that's what they're here for. Or they should be. People are human, y'all. People act dumb sometimes, but most of the time, you can get a lot of help from somebody in that area. Or ask somebody in general who would be best to ask about this specific item. There will be displays out with new products, loving this new Morphe line that they just started. They're going to have displays like this showing you things that they're just rolling out on the carpet. Take your time. You're shopping. You're the customer. You're here to spend money. Own the fact that you're in here as a customer, and you can take your time and find the things that you actually really need. Don't feel rushed. Don't feel like you're in somebody's way. You are here to spend money. So take your time finding out what it is you actually want to spend money on. If you're looking for something specific, if you came in here with the idea of, I need a foundation, I have no idea what foundation I want, you go to each one of these gondolas and try a foundation. Put it, swatch it on your hand. This part of your hand right here, Sherry taught me this, it shows texture, so you'll get to see how it really wears on places on your face. And if you want, ask somebody to put it on for you, to color match you. There are makeup artists in the room usually. There's usually a MAC makeup artist here. Ask them to help you so that they can put it on for you and show you what's best. They usually know. But be very clear with them what your goals are. Do you want something full coverage? Are you looking for a skin tint? Do you have no idea what you're looking for? Every section has samples, so you can pick these up, open them up, swatch them on your hand or your wrist or wherever, and try them out so you can see what they look like. Then if you want to buy it, you match it up to the ones that are back here in stock. That's for powders, foundations, blushes, pencils, anything. It should have a sample. Most things in the store have a sample, so you can try that and see in real time what it really actually looks like. Every area has a section like this where you can go up and they will have either an alcohol or a water, and you can get a napkin. So when you come over here and you swatch something, let's say I wanted to swatch this on my hands right now, and I wanted to try one of these blushes or eyeshadows, I could put that on my hand, and then I could come over here and wipe it off, put it in the trash. Well, it's for you to play with, so you can see the color, see how it glides on your hand, see what the wear is. That's for most products in Ulta. Sometimes what something looks like in the container is not at all what it looks like once you put it on your skin. So it's a good thing for you to try it on your skin. So you'll see row after row after row of different brands of makeup. Now we're going to travel over to the other side, because there is another side that has makeup in it. It would be considered like drugstore makeup because they're not as expensive. These are the brands that you'll find at Walgreens too, but it'll be a more extensive selection than you would find there. So on this side of the store, we'll see NYX, L'Oreal, Maybelline, Morphe. You'll see brands that are going to be more affordable. There'll be e.l.f. over here on this side. So you've got L'Oreal, CoverGirl, ColourPop, Milani, Maybelline, LA Girl. And e.l.f. and Morphe have done a really good job of coming up with some great makeup brushes and great lines that mimic a lot of the stuff over on this side of the store that are a lot more expensive. Don't sleep on this side of the store. That was just a description of where everything is in Ulta. And we're going to do some more of these videos because I have too many people that I know specifically have said to me, or I have met in Ulta, who just go in Ulta and they don't know what to do. They feel overwhelmed. They feel like they walk out. They walk out, or they continue to go in Ulta and buy things that they don't need because they're scared to ask questions. You are a customer in Ulta, and y'all, there's too many people that are over 40 that we are deciding, you know what, I want to learn makeup. I want to learn makeup over 40, and I don't know where to start. I don't know where to begin. I walk into Ulta and I feel overwhelmed. There's all this new stuff, and there's all these youngins running around that know everything, and I don't know all this stuff. I don't know the language. So I get it. I really do get it. I spent a lot of time in Ulta when I first started getting into makeup, just walking around, feeling very much like I wasn't supposed to be there because I didn't know. I felt like everybody in there was running in there with like a task, like they were in there for something specific. They knew where they were going. They knew all these brands so well, and I didn't. So you know what I did? I spent so much time in there. Girl, I treated it like a library. I went in there to just go hang out and try everything and I would take my time. I would go through, I didn't know what a lot of stuff was. I sat there on my phone looking up things like, what is a contour? What is a bronzer? Why do I need both? And I would go through Google and reviews and all of these TikTok and try to figure it out. And I have figured a lot of things out, but there's a lot more for me to learn. There are a lot of tools in Ulta. There are a lot of people in Ulta that know what they're talking about. And if you run across somebody that doesn't want to help you, go find somebody else. You're the customer and you're wanting to learn something new. There's nothing wrong with that at all. And if you're looking into upping your game, trying new things or whatever, jump into that head first, girlfriend. Head first. You belong in there. You absolutely have every right to be in there learning all this stuff and being just as trendy as these little teeny boppers. We do not age out of beauty. We do not. We go where we want to go and do what we want to do. I am always here. If you want to send me a message and ask me a question, I would be so grateful and so happy to help. I always am. I do not always answer messages quickly. It's never been a strength of mine. But I will answer at some point, I promise. That sounds terrible. The people that I love very much in my life know this for a fact. I am horrible at messaging, but I'm working on it. And if you have any questions, I would be glad to help. And I'll be making more and more of these feral beauty creator videos, tips and tricks to getting into makeup over 40. I hope you have a beautiful day. I'm going to get something to eat because once again, your girl is hungry. See you next time.